We're doing a 7-round mock draft for the Atlanta Falcons today, and I'm really happy. I'm really excited for this one because this team, the Atlanta Falcons, I believe is a lot closer than a lot of people think, and I think it's a little blasphemous that teams are not giving them the credit that they deserve. Now, a couple of parameters. We try to make this as legit and as believable as possible, so we take down the randomness rather to none. No randomness, no shenanigans, none of that. No nonsense. If you're an Office fan, 0 days since the last nonsense. God, you gotta love the Office. The Office. Wow. Sober up, Colton. Anywho, so speed's taken about half down because I can't keep up with it sometimes. So the Atlanta Falcons, to me, are, like I said, are a team that I think are a couple defensive pieces away from being a very good team. Now, before we start the draft, a couple of parameters. Once again, I want to go, if you're me, I really want to go and grab a different player here that I really want to target edge defenders and a lot of defensive secondary. And to do that, I am comfortable with trading down and grabbing Kwity Paye at number 10. I believe he's still going to be there because there's a lot of defensive ends, and I think we can gouge out some teams' eyes out. So we're going to run through the first four couple of drafts here. So Trevor Lawrence, yes. Zach Wilson, good. Yep. Okay, Justin Fields. Okay, 3 quarterbacks off the board. There is going to be a team that really is going to be up for this spot, and that would be the Dolphins. If I'm going quarterback, I feel like we can trade back a couple times here, but for one monster trade back, there's really not any teams that really look like they're. I mean, we could trade with the Patriots. Oh, what do you think, Bill Belichick? What's he got? He doesn't get a lot, does he? Okay, so I mean, 15. Will Kwity Paye still be there? I don't know, but I still think we can get some quality defenders there. Let's see. This is going to be the fun part because we're going to trade our number 4 overall pick. We're going to trade back as per request of a fan, and we're going to trade back. We're going to acquire Kwity Paye. We're going after him. So I think the Giants might take him. We'll go to the Cowboys. Okay, Cowboys, you give us 10 and 44 in a 7th round draft pick, and we will give you our number 4 in a future 7th. Why not? Okay, all right, we'll take out the future 7th. You want to gouge out our eyes? Okay, so we've got some things to be able to mess with this. So that's probably going to be a little bit. Give us your second because we're going to trade back into the first round. So what happens if we offer you 187? We got a better 4th round pick. Okay, now I don't love the 187 going to them, but hey, at the end of the day, we're going after a couple of guys. We're going to resume the draft. We're going after Kwity Paye, and I think he's still going to be there. I hope he's still going to be there. If not, there's a lot of defensive end talent in this class, and I think it's really going to be a solid fit. So Kwity Paye is down there a little bit. Now, is he going to go? I don't know if the Vikings are going to pass on him, even though I think the Vikings and Chargers are going to go for guys like Rashawn Slater. Probably, well, I don't think they're going to go after Barmore. Even maybe Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech. I think he's really athletic. I'm really excited about him. Now, my question is, I don't know how this is going to unfold. I think we can trade down one more time to 16. And I really think that we can get some. We can still grab Kwity Paye. Give us 16 in your second, and we'll give you 10. Okay, we're just gonna give you 10. No, figured that was a reach. Okay, give us 16. Would you do it for a future 7th? We're getting wild. No, okay. Would you do it? I feel like Dr. Seuss over here. I don't know why. Okay, this is a tough one because I really want their 2nd round pick because I'm trading back up in the 1st round, and I'd like to have it keep the Falcons' 2nd round pick because it's really good, and I think they can do a lot with it. So 2nd round pick, maybe what to give up 183. Oh, I hate that. I don't like it, but hey, we got a 2nd round pick because we're going back up in the 1st round, and we're just kind of monkeying with this to see how it goes. So now we're going to resume the draft. Hopefully, Kwity Paye is still there. We can go after him because I think he's going to be a solid piece there. So. He's still there. Would you look at that? Kwity Paye, I think this going after him at 16 is solid value here. In terms of other defensive end play, I mean, the Falcons got Grady Jarrett. They don't really need any more defensive tackle help. Guy's a stud. Over 80.0 PFF grade last year. I believe 5 sacks off the top of my head. Dude was just an animal. So let's get the best, I believe, best all-around edge defender in Kwity Paye. Boom. Going after Kwity Paye, but we are going to stop the draft Now my question is where's Trevor Mooring going to be at this place? I think we trade to 24, and we go get Trayvon Mooring. Now, trading back up into the first is it kind of sucks. We're going to keep our first. We're going to keep our second, rather, because I think that's a really good pick. Let's offer him the later second-round pick that we got from Arizona and a 7th. Oh, I really don't like to. I mean, we'll trade back because there's a lot of value in this draft. There really is. Hopefully they take this one. Whoa, oops. I said didn't push the right button there. Steelers, give us 24. We'll give you 49 and a 7th. Nope, they rejected it. Okay. What about a feature 7th? Okay, they're gonna play hardball. That's okay. 148. Take out the 7th. Oh, I hate this. And a feature 7th. Fine. Ugh, this is not looking good. So we got 2 temps right now. If they don't do it, there's still a lot of safety. I mean, we could go after Richie Grant in the second round. That's probably a better option. And we got a plethora of second-round draft picks. You know what? I think I might like that because I believe 35, Richie Grant is going to be right there. So, you know what? We're going to resume the draft. You know what? Trayvon Mooring, if you fall to us, great. If not, he went to the Colts anyway. So, hey, life happens. I am okay with the Falcons getting Richie Grant. I absolutely love Richie Grant. I think he's going to be one of the best safeties in this draft. I also love A.J. Terrell for the Falcons. I think he's going to be a really good corner. Sheffield, I'm not 100% sold on, but I'm willing to give him a shot, even though we are going to bring in some competition. Now, my question is, where's Richie Grant going to fall? Because Tevin Jenkins, there's a lot of different places. Okay, Richie Grant should still be on board. He's there at 51. Now, we've got 35, 44, and 49. So there's a lot of different things we can do here. I personally think, even though I like Jamar Johnson out of Indiana, I love me some Richie Grant. So I think we can trade down a bit and get Javon Holland in the process. Maybe get some different things here. So this is risky. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to hope that Richie Grant falls to us. I'm going to go down to 49 because I still think he's going to be there. I'm in love with Richie Grant. I think he's an amazing talent. Brings a lot to a football team. But we're going to go after him at 48 if this thing would let us. Trade to 48. But you guys got to give up half the farm. Raiders, you got to give us 48. You got to give us 80. And you got to give us a 7th. We'll give you 35. We'll give you our 7th too because you gave us an earlier 7th. All right, they gave us the farm. Okay, so we're going to trade down a little bit. Hopefully Richie Grant falls to us down there because I think he is the best safety potentially other than Trayvon Mooring in this draft. There's a lot of sleepers too. A lot of sleepers. That's why they call them sleepers, So Richie Grant is still there. Even Landon Dickerson is there. Oh, he fell. Oh, but I really want. So we have 44, 48, and 49. So we got a plethora of second-round draft picks. I'm really liking how this is turning out. So personally, again, I really want to go after Jamar Johnson fell. You know what? If Jamar Johnson is there at 41, do you take him? Because I do think the Falcons could go for 2 safety. Yeah, let's double dip at safety. Oh, come on. Oh, Jamar. Oh, please, Richie Grant still be there. Okay. Oh, Richie Grant's still there. Is he going to be there at 49? Well, we got the next 2 draft picks anyway. So I really am not 100% sold on Hennessy as the starting center for the Falcons, and I really like me some Landon Dickerson. But do I want to just go get Richie Grant and then Javon Holland and live to see another day? I would think so. This is a tough one. This really is a tough one because I could trade down for Javon Holland, I think. I could trade down to 51. So right here, Javon Holland. 48. You know what? Let's trade down a little bit more because we're trying to milk these people, try to get as many defensive stacked players in here for the Falcons, as many as possible. And I think this could be a draft where the Falcons really come out winners here. So just going to kind of hopefully see if this thing will let me trade. Come on, let me trade. Thank you. Oh, do I want to go down to 50? That's a rough thing. I really think Richie Grant is going to be there at 51. So you give us 51. Give us 82 as well. We'll give you 48. And we like our 7th round draft pick. I really do. Gives your 7th too. We're just going to mess with them. They accepted it? Nice. Okay, sweet. Moved down a couple spots. And they went up for a tackle anyways. So, I mean, I really like the Falcons' offensive line. I really think they're going to be a special. They do have a good offensive line, even though I'm going after some guys here. So, 49. I still think Landon Dickerson. The thing is, you can get really good. I think you can get Quinn Meinerz in the 4th round and be absolutely loving what you're doing. So, just making sure my sound is good. This is tough because the Falcons are in a good spot here. Multiple seconds, multiple thirds. A lot of picks here. You know what? I think with what you got at this point, you got enough draft capital. You really start to address your major needs. And I think that bringing in more edge defenders, which, by the way, we're going to go after. I think we should go after Jalen Twyman in the later rounds. I don't know, because he's that really first step, fast defensive tackle. Anyway, let's get back into it, Colton. Okay. Richie Grant at 51. Hello and welcome to Atlanta, my friend. Okay, so got Richie Grant. And now we are at 51. Question is Javon Holland still there? Javon Holland's still there. Do the Bears don't need a corner. Could we trade down with the Bears? Maybe trade down with the Bears. Hey, we'll give you 52. We'll let you pick a spot up earlier, and in the process, we'll only ask for a 7th round pick because you guys really aren't interested. But hey, now you guys don't want to trade up. Okay, fine. We'll just stick and pick then. All right, fine. I think you will go after. Even though again, I love Sheffield. I love AJ Terrell. Even though I'm not 100% sold on him or Sheffield, I think you got to bring in competition, and I think that starts with bringing in a guy like Javon Holland, who I am a big fan of. Now, Quinn Meinerz is there. Oh, but he's going to be gone by the time. So this is going to be a tough decision because I do want the Falcons to go after another center. Okay. Well, Landon Dickerson's there. He fell quite a bit. This is tough. Could we trade down a couple spots and find a way to get both? Maybe at 53. So you give us 53. You give us also give us 126. We'll give you 51, and we'll give you 246. I don't know. Give us your 7th too. Okay, sweet. Hopefully, I mean, if Javon Holland isn't there, I mean, they got Wyatt Davis. Nice. That's a good pickup there, especially for him falling. So we were able to trade back up, trade back a couple spots. Man. Okay, but we do have a lot of ammo in the 3rd round. So I really like Landon Dickerson. I don't want Quinn Meinerz to get out of reach. Javon Holland. I think you would go Javon Holland here because I really think he's going to be a solid corner in the NFL. My question is, does Quinn Meinerz fall to the 3rd round, which I don't think he does. So I think we have to find a way to come out here smelling like roses. He's going to be there. 56. Let's go to 56. I'm doing a lot of trade downs because I feel like this, they have 3 picks. Okay, 56. We'll give you 53. You give us 129 in a future 7th. I'm just stockpiling picks because I'm really picky right now and going after certain players. So, okay, they took McNeil. Okay, Landon Dickerson went. That's fine. But I found a way that I'm going to get Javon Holland. And Javon Holland. And we got some ammo to trade back up if we want it. Now, Javon Holland. And we got a lot of picks. So, hey, boom. Pause, get Quinn Meinerz. Okay, let's go get Quinn Meinerz. So, teams, who is really needing an offensive lineman right now? The Chiefs don't need offensive linemen. They've been, well, they need a tackle. They need a tackle. I take that back. Let's go to the Packers. Go, Pack, go. 62. Hopefully he's still there. We'll offer you 68. Our 3rd round pick. Dallas is 115th and a 7th. I love Quinn Meinerz. We're going up for him. Okay. Student draft. We're going up for Quinn Meinerz. Okay, sweet. Quinn Meinerz is there. He fell a little bit, but hey, I think he's going to bring a lot to the NFL and do a lot of great things for the Falcons for many years to come. Now, again, if Hennessy can come back in his 2nd year, I believe he's a 2nd year player, and play well, all right, that's fine. You got at least a guy that can maybe slide into guard as well. So loved what Meinerz did in the Senior Bowl, and boom, we're going to go after him. So at this spot, the Falcons have quite a bit of ammo. So my thing here is, okay, Creed Humphrey went. Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of let some of these picks bleed off, because the Falcons got a lot of great value so far, and I think there's a lot of different edge players they can go after too later on in the draft. Patrick Johnson went okay. I still think they need to go after some edge defenders. Okay, let's see. Odigizua is still there. Let's see. How are we looking for edge defenders? How are we looking for edge? Who do we got on the board still? No, not wide receiver. I don't need a wide receiver. The Falcons don't need a wide receiver. Russell Gage, Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones. They don't need a wide receiver. You mean edge? They need some help on the edge. A couple of different guys I like there. So Cameron Samples there to Tulane, Dayo, and Adingbo. It's almost like Denebo, but I'm not really sure. Quincy Roche. Yeah, I think we should go after some more corners, because that was a really major need for the Falcons last year. And if Mr. Gowan out of the University of Central Florida can be there, he fell quite a bit. Is he going to fall more? I don't know. That's my main question. If we can get him at 80, and we're going to be back at 82, yeah, let's go corner. Let's go Gowan. Okay. Monroe St. Brown, awesome. One run from USC. Okay. I need to focus now. Now, the Falcons' linebacking core is amazing. I absolutely love their linebacking core. I think they're going to be solid for many years to come. But I still want to go. I love the safeties. I still think we go Sherwood. Even though, let's check out all the other safeties. I like Sherwood, but it never hurts to check out your options. Okay, Gillespie's there. Okay, yeah, I think Sherwood at 67. Do we do it? Do we take a chance? Do we do it? Okay. I'm not sure 100% why he's falling. Maybe injury, but I really like Sherwood out of Auburn. Green. So 108. Could we trade down and get to like 90 something and really nah, let's go after Sherwood. I like Sherwood. Let's do it. Boom. We really addressed a lot of my main needs already, so this is just kind of picking for being happy. So later in the third and fourth round, there's a lot of talent, including edge talent, that I really think the Falcons can go after and be really happy with themselves. Now, everybody tells me, oh, they need to, Matt Ryan needs to go. No, he doesn't. I really love I love Matt Ryan. I think he's a very underrated quarterback. I think he could even maybe one day find his way into the NFL. So we got our edge defender. We got corner. I think we need to double down on edge defenders because I think at the end of the day, the Falcons, Dante Fowler only had a couple sacks for him last year, even though he had 11 and a half with the Rams before. Quincy Roche. Okay. Let's take off edge defender. What do we got for safety and corner help? Calvin Johnson. Calvin Joseph fell. Okay. Ooh, St. Justy fell. Okay. Question is, how far will he fall? Could we trade 108 and go down to like 120 and like get St. Justy still? Maybe. Let's try it. If not, this draft has really actually ended up pretty well. So Patriots, give us 120 and 122. Ooh, that's actually a little rich for my blood. Give me 139 because they're going to ask for a lot. I'll give you 108. Okay, I'll trade down a bit. Not a great trade, but at this point, to be honest with you, like I said, the Falcons don't need a lot. They've already got Kwity Paye, the best defensive end in this draft, all around defensive end. They got Richie Grant in the second round, and St. Justy's there. So at 120, I still love St. Justy. I think he's really done a lot of great things for the Gophers. I'm going to take him because we'll be back at 126. I don't care that we're taking a lot of corners. This secondary needs help. It needs competition. It needs to get better. So now, at edge defender, what are we looking at now? Because I really feel like they need some players. They need some players on that edge. Not trade. Let's see who I really like from the edge group here. Kendoa's okay. Is Quincy Roche still on board? No, he went. Okay, that's fine. Patrick Jones, man. You want to talk about a guy that's fallen. You know what? I think we can really be okay here. and go after Patrick Jones at like maybe 182 or 200 because he has fallen a lot, but I really think he's going to bring a lot. The right coaching staff could really do him some wonders. So we're going to stick and pick here, and there's a lot of different things. I mean, Kendrick Green. I really can't decide here because I really want to go Kendrick Green, who fell quite a bit. But at the end of the day, the question is, the Falcons are pretty solid in their offensive line, but it never hurts to have more quality O-line help. So, and I wasn't 100% sold on their depth at the position either. And Kendrick Green is someone I really like, but I'm just kind of weighing some of my options here. I don't know. This is tough. This is tough because you don't want to overdraft O-line because it's one of those things where not everybody pans out. It's kind of like every other position, but O-line is really important, especially for an offense that features many, many different weapons. So, and that wants to get the ball in many different hands. So I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant to pull the trigger on Green because I still think we can go down and get Patrick Jones. Because man, he's just sitting down there. So, and I'm not 100% on Matt Gono. Willie Beavers is their backup. Yeah, I can tell you as a Vikings fan, that's not solid depth. So I think in this position, this specific position, you go after a guy like Kendrick Green, who has fallen majorly. Would be back at 129 as well. So could we trade down 129 and just really like take people for all they've got? Could we trade down to one? We'll trade this pick. That's going to be a little crazy. We're going to trade this pick down to no, 129 is a good. There's a lot of good talent here. Jamin Davis is still there. Really like him. Johnson. Wild Goose. I don't know. Trey Brown. I got a lot of respect for Trey Brown. I really do. Christian Uphoff from Illinois State. This is where it gets tough because you got the positions of need. Now can you go after I really want to double down. Once again, we're going after Patrick Jones. Do you go BPA here? Do you still go after Jamin Davis even though your starting three linebackers balled out? I mean, we're talking about guys like Mikael Walker. We made a video about him balling out last year. I mean, Deion Jones. And I never get, I think it's Foy Alukun is his name. I mean, just three solid linebackers, but depth never helps. Never hurts, excuse me. You know what? I think we trade down. I think we trade down from 129. And I think we can comfortably go down to 150, and we can gouge the Eagles' eyes out. I mean, you give us 150, you give us 189. Give us a future third, too, since we're feeling frisky. Too rich for you? Okay. 129, we'll throw in a seventh. Fine. Future, all right. Seventh pick, we got a lot of ammo anyways to go in the later rounds, so we're gonna be kind of let him, it's gonna be a little while before we pick. Oh, but the Vikings trade up for Jalen Twyman. Okay, all right. I thought he was gonna go more towards the 150 range, but that's all right. That's all right. Will the Goose is there. He's fallen as well. Trey Brown, I like Trey Brown better. I really do, and plus the, really, we got our edge going at 190, and okay. You know what? This year, I'm going after Trey Brown. He's fallen enough. I don't care how many corners I bring in because it's just his best plays, okay? And competition never hurt anybody. Or do we want to go for a higher edge defender right now? I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it. No, I'm really not feeling it. And I love me some Trey Brown. So at the end of the day, I think I'm just so comfortable with the Kwity Paye pick that. And plus, we can go out and get a Kando out of Florida State, too, so maybe get him a little lower. So at this point, I think we go for Trey Brown, and I think we sleep well at night. I don't care how many corners I bring in. We're fixing problems here. Fixing problems. Okay. Now we're down to 148. Kando, is he still there? Probably. Hope so. If not, oh well. Okay. Edge defenders. Kando's still there. Kando's still there. Fell a little bit. I mean, again, big edge here. And plus, we're going out Patrick Jones at 190. It'd probably be there at 189. So, yep, we'll go Kando. I like what I see out of him. There's a lot of talent from him. Also, 150. Wild Goose is still there. Even if it's the Wild Goose. I don't care how you pronounce it. I think he's a quality player. Christian Uphoff really fell. DeMar Hamlin's still there? Okay. Okay. Respect. Oh, could we... What do I want to do here? Because we got our 3 major positions of need. The offense is stacked. Wait, this late in the round is Trey Sermon still there? Oops, wrong button. Is Trey Sermon still there? I know you don't need him, but I mean, come on. The guy's a quality player. He's gone? Okay, makes sense. I was going to say, if Trey Sermon is still there, I don't know. That's a guy you trade up for. So, Milton Williams, I mean, think. Okay, so we've drafted a lot of corner, but I think here with Christian Uphoff, I think for as much as he's fallen, and plus, I really like his tape from coming out of Illinois State. I think he can provide a lot of value. The Falcons need a lot of help at safety. Richie Grant, I think, is going to come in and start away. Kwity Paye is going to do the same thing, and there's a lot of different things here. I think we can still get Patrick Jones as well. We're double dipping on a lot of these major positions of need because I think that if you can secure some of these defensive spots for the Falcons, I really think there's a lot going on for this team, and I think they're really going to do a lot of damage, especially because their offense is already good. If their defense can allow if their defense can allow 20 points a game, the Falcons are going to be a very dangerous team. That's the way I've always felt about the Falcons. So, I really think this could be a good team. So, let's see here. Chris Evans, okay, Robert Hainsley. Let's see here. Is Patrick Jones still there? Please tell me Patrick Jones is still there. If not the end of the world. I think Kwity Paye is going to be a great player. Patrick Jones is there. 182 is a little steep for my blood. Let's see here. Chris Evans, you don't need running back. Okay. Aaron Banks. I love me some Aaron Banks. I really do. And plus, I'm not 100%. You know what, Aaron Banks? I think that's a solid pickup, especially for the amount of because the Falcons need some quality depth on their O-line. I think that's a great pickup. Let's see here. Okay, so now we're at 189. I think this is where you go after a guy like Patrick Jones. Even though there's a lot of Tariq Thompson's there at safety. Oh, boy, this is... Oh, Chauncey Golston? Wow. This is not realistic at all. Wow. Okay. I don't know. This is a tough one because Chauncey Golston is there. Could we trade down a couple spots and maybe get both? I say go for it. Maybe to like 193. You give us 193, a seventh, and a future second. We'll give you a 189. Now we're just taking him for a ride. No second. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll take out the seventh. You give us a future second, though. We'll try it. Trade rejected. Okay, all right, fine. Give us 193. We'll trade down a couple spots. Give us 122, future sixth and seventh. Okay, about a future seventh. I don't have many of these left. Okay, fine. It's whatever. Couple spots for some future picks never hurts. Trey Walker went. Okay, Philippe Franks. Run on quarterbacks. Okay. Chauncey Golston's there. I think you take him there. And then I think you can double back for Jones at 200. Hopefully he's still there. If not, that'll be fine. Ian Book already went. Man, every time you select him, you always get an A+. So, Jones fell 10 spots. I think you do it. Patrick Jones, welcome to the Falcons. Love me some Patrick Jones. That Pittsburgh D-line was kind of dirty. We'd think about Jalen Twyman, Patrick Jones. That defensive line was crazy. So 122 or 222, excuse me, 222. Fixing it up here now as we roll into the last little bit here. $222. At this point in the seventh round, I almost want to mess with somebody and see if I can. Let's see what we want to do here. So Michael Manette, he fell quite a bit. I mean, I'm not 100% sold. So, I mean, like I said, it never hurts to have quality online depth. We got Quinn Minarez too. So, edge, Raymond Johnson, Georgia Southern's there. So let's go Manette. I think the Falcons with Hennessy, I don't know how he's going to pan out. So I think they got to go Manette here. I really liked how this draft shaped up. I really like how it's going here. I don't care what they grade us at. The Falcons addressed a lot of key major need areas. They got the best all-around defensive end in the draft. I love Richie Grant. You got Quinn Minores to help out some of that depth. I mean, just all around, I think this was a pretty good trade, and a pretty good mock draft, rather, for the Falcons. And just how everything ended up, I'm pretty ecstatic. So we're just going to see how this buttons up here. Oh, went. Oh, man. Oh, that's life, though. Gary Brightwell, okay. Carson Green went. Okay, so we're grading our draft. So they gave us a B for both trades because we traded down a couple times. I didn't know, it's kind of tough grading where seeing where Kwity Paye is going to go, but we got Jamar Johnson, the safety out of Indiana, and I also got Richie Grant, kind of double dip for the safety position there because I'm not sold on either starting safety for the Falcons. So and then we traded down with the Raiders. And got a second round and a 7th round pick. Didn't love that trade, but I mean, it's a B. You take what you can get. Got Richie Grant, traded down a little bit more. And finally selected Javon Holland because I think, again, this needs some. And I really just want to trade back up for Quinn Minores. I love this man. I think he's going to be a special player, and I think the Falcons, not only from a depth perspective, but I mean, if Hennessy doesn't pan out, you got a quality center there as well. And I just love Quinn Minores, and they gave us 3 straight B pluses for Gowan, Sherwood, and St. Justy, just racking and stacking those defensive backs, just to really help out, which was, I believe, one of the worst pass defenses in the entire NFL. Then we traded down, got Kendrick Green, who fell quite a bit, and Trey Brown, who fell, and then Kendo and Upoff. Also, once again, just rack and stacking those up. Chauncey Golston fell to us at 193, which I don't know if that's realistic, but hey, I'll take it. Overall, and once again, we also got Patrick Jones, who I really love. Overall, they gave us an A-. Really excited for this draft. I think that if the Falcons can get some help overall with their corners and their defensive secondary, I think this could be a dangerous team. The linebackers are good. You got Grady Jarrett. You have Kwity Paye, hopefully. I mean, if you can get some of those, just some guys, some young guys in there making plays, just watch out for this team because on offense, this is not the problem. Defense, that secondary can get figured out, and I think this mock draft will definitely do it. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate it. We're going to get out of here, but make sure you guys have a great rest of your weekend.